Of the 2015 Men's Caribbean Basketball Championships from Roadtown, Tortola. We have first matchup of the day is Bermuda versus Barbados for 7th place. Kino, what are some thoughts on this game?
Well, some thoughts. It was a tough loss yesterday for Bermuda. Coming back all the way, but not getting over the hump as they lost by one, and they fell to the 7th place matchup against Barbados. But as we saw yesterday, Crumpler, he was hot, very hot for Bermuda down the stretch. Let's see if it carries into today's matchup. As we see the captain, Phillips, who sat out yesterday, he is now back in the starting lineup and back for this ball club. So a good sign going into this matchup for Bermuda.
Exactly. I mean, it's good to have Phillips back. You saw him yesterday, even though he wasn't playing, kind of helping the coach out a little bit, telling his team to get ready, he even called a timeout at one point. Starting lineups, we have Christopher Crumpler, Steve Simmons, John Lee, Sullivan Phillips, and Jonathan Lowe for Bermuda, while on the other side of things, we have Mark Bridgman, Keith Burkett, David Gill, Akeem Marsh, and John Jones for Barbados. And we're underway as Barbados controls the tip. Gill with it. Down low to Jones. He spins. Now out to Burkett. The three is good. Burkett's one that can light it up from downtown.
And in some of these games, he has been struggling, but got a nice one off early as Phillips tries to answer on the other end and misses.
Burkett. It's stolen. Crumpler controls it. And he's able to finish the layup.
For both teams, if Burkett can shoot, if he gets that shot today and he's knocking them down, it could be a long game for Bermuda containing Burkett.
Gill to Bridgman. Off the mark.
As well as for Barbados, they have to try and contain Crumpler.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are very effective shooters. When they get going, it's scary. Burkett. He shoots a three. He's got it going early.
As I said, it will be a long game for Bermuda if Burkett is knocking down that shot.
Phillips to Lowe. Lowe misses the hook shot, and rebound is controlled by Barbados. Down low to Jones. Spins. He hits the hook shot.
I love that move and that nice interior work from Jones for Barbados. He has been consistent with that hook shot in the low post.
Crumpler with it now, with just 5 to shoot. He gets a pass into Jonathan Lowe. Pump fake spin off the mark. And Barbados now comes away with the rebound. And Burkett's open. And he hits another one.
That's three back-to-back three-pointers for Burkett. As he started off 3 for 3 from behind the line. If you're Bermuda,
9 points in the first 2.5 minutes of this game for him. Three-point attempt, no good from Bridgman. And now it's Bermuda with the rebound.
Also, as this one is on the way, you can hit us up on Twitter. Tweet us at CaribBasket on Twitter. Send in your thoughts, send in your
three,
questions.
no good off the back iron.
Send in your shout-outs. Represent your island, your player.
Bridgman off the mark there, and Crumpler with the rebound. Phillips with the basketball. Crumpler for 3. He hits. Jones with it. Down low to Jones. Nice pass there. As Bermuda's going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back. And we're back as Bermuda currently trails 13-5 with 6:21 left in the quarter. Not the greatest start from them, and Burkett has it going early for Barbados with 9 points on 3 of 3 from downtown. Phillips gets it down low. He hits.
Oh, that's a strong move there by Phillips.
Burkett to Gill. Swatted away by Lowe, and now Bermuda's coming the other way with it. Crumpler's foot was on the back line. Shot does not count. Out of bounds turnover, Bermuda.
As it ball was out of play right here in front of us.
Burkett for 3 again. Off the back iron this time.
He finally misses. He is 3 for 4 from downtown.
Crumpler goes crashing into the banner right there.
As we see a tweet come in from Zaire Montara saying Barbados should block Bermuda. And that's his thoughts. It's a nice game early though, but Bermuda is tough.
Marsh off the front rim.
I think this is gonna be a hard-fought game.
Simons misses. That's Steve.
That was a nice look there by Simons and a nice drive, but
Marsh gets it down low, throws it in off the glass.
Marsh has been playing very well for this Barbados club all tournament.
And that's Crumpler with the drive and layup off the backboard. Gill to Marsh to Burkett. And now Gill's going to try it from downtown. He's short. Off the hand of Jonathan Lowe.
But if you're Bermuda, you have to close out harder on those shooters. As that was a nice wide open look for Gill. Unfortunately, unable to hit.
Bridgman with it. Jones pulls up. Jason Lowe now to Jonathan Lowe. Now Jason pulls the 3, and he doesn't hit anything. Nice effort there by Riley, but it's thrown to Bridgman. Bridgman misses the layup at the other end, And now the game's starting to open up a bit here.
That's good defense there by Phillips and Bermuda.
Jonathan Lowe misses the layup, and Barbados looks to put Burkett in the corner. Burkett off the glass and in. Outscoring Bermuda here by himself. Riley, no good.
Beautiful sidestep. Cannot finish with the left hand.
Jones. Jonathan Lowe gets it to Riley. Riley drives. He finishes.
A strong finish there by Riley. One thing about Riley, I love to see from Riley all tournament.
As Burkett is off the mark from the free throw line there.
Riley's work ethic on both ends of the floor.
Real energizer.
He's that spark off the bench for this Bermuda club.
Crumpler with it.
A beautiful pass by Crumpler.
As Jason Simons and John Lee check into the game for Bermuda. Gregson John Lee's coming in for the shooter, so he'll have to wait till after these free throws attempts.
As Zaire on Twitter might be wrong in his own opinion, this Bermuda club does not go away.
Saw them yesterday almost pull off a miraculous comeback.
Just short, but in the hands of Crumpler down to the final seconds, but a tough loss yesterday for Bermuda.
Crumpler, I mean, got him back into the game. He had a couple big threes in that fourth quarter.
I think he had 4 threes in the fourth quarter.
As Jonathan Lowe hits the second. As Bermuda goes into the press, Burkett off the mark from downtown this time.
As he started hitting his first 3, misses on the last 2.
And that's Jason Simons, no good.
In the last 2 games of play, Jason Simons, who has been the sniper for this Bermuda team, not hitting a nice move.
Nice take there by Riley.
Like I said, Riley is a spark off the bench for this Bermuda club.
As Barbados barely avoids an 8-second violation. Pass down low, and that's Marsh.
What a blinding pass there by Gibbons. As the defense was caught ball watching, and Marsh finishes.
Phillips to Jason Lowe. He pulls the trigger from downtown. No good. Phillips. Cross-court pass to Jason Simons. There it is. As soon as you say it, he has struggled in the last couple of games. He hits the 3 there.
You cannot forget that Jason Simons is on the court, or he'll make you pay.
Burkett thought about the 3 right there. Pass down low to Moore. Up and in.
A nice strong finish by Moore. And good credit to defense for Bermuda.
Phillips to end the quarter. No good off the glass. And Barbados will take a 21-18 advantage into the break. And we'll be right back. (21-18) lead here. I'm Kyle Murphy alongside Keno Gums. Last day of action here at the 2015 Men's CBC Championship. This game is for 7th place. Morris with it. Burkett. When it's falling, it's falling. He got the lucky bounce on that.
And when you're balling as he is 4 for 6 from downtown. You count that one as a 2.
And Jason Simons off the mark there. Jason Lowe with it. Not able to hit in the post, and Barbados comes away with it.
As Burkett last shot was a 2-pointer. My correction.
Gibbons off the mark on the 3-point attempt. Short on that one from Jason Simons.
He has to start knocking them down for this Bermuda team.
As Steve Simons comes in to replace Jason Simons. Pass deflected by Crumpler. 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Probably Steve can be the one to knock it down. As we see Jason Simons 1 for 4 from 3-point land.
Vanderpool turns off the mark. Offensive rebound controlled by Barbados. As Riley's called for a foul right there. Down low is Moore.
He has been very effective here early in this ball game.
Crumpler drives. Throws it up, no good. Riley throwing his body out there. Nice play. Phillips kicks it out to Crumpler. Off the mark.
Like I said, that's one thing I respect and I love about this Riley guy. Riley just dove on the other side, from on the other side of the court.
To get the basketball and get his team a fast break opportunity.
Those are some stuff do not show up in the stat sheet.
Exactly.
Those hustle plays that get you second chances.
As Riley with the pass to Crumpler. 8 to shoot on the shot clock. Up to Phillips. Phillips drives. He's going to draw the foul. Phillips off the mark. As Hussein Simons checks in for the first time for Bermuda. Gill for three-pointer, no good.
That's an air ball there by Gill.
Phillips now to Low. Pass gets stolen and Barbados is going the other way. And Gill throws it out of bounds right there. Low with it. Phillips turns as the shot clock goes down, and he hits.
What a tough turnaround shot by Phillips, and nails it from the baseline.
Gill. He hits the wide open three.
That's too wide open. Bermuda has to do a better job of getting out on those, on the shooters for Barbados.
Crumpler gets fouled as he goes to the rack.
He is down and shaken up just a little. And as you said, God, it's the last day here of the Caribbean Basketball Confederation at Championships for Men 2015. We have seen some spectacular games, both women and men.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
One overtime game in both men and women's division.
yeah, it's been a great 2 weeks here in our town.
We saw the first team scoring 100 points last night, Virgin Islands. We saw some comebacks that,
Almost come back.
oh
really.
yeah, almost.
No, I don't think there's been a comeback completed yet.
I haven't.
There's been a couple games. Bermuda yesterday was in one. Came back from 19 down in the third quarter. Took the lead, and then a tipping at the with about 7 seconds left, won the game for St. Vincent. Now Gill with the three-point attempt. He's short this time.
Also in preliminaries, we saw British Virgin Islands coming back from like 20 down in the fourth and falling short to Barbados. So some pretty nice, almost all the way comebacks. And that's a nice drive there by
Barbados with it now. Burkett. Pass deflected, and now Bermuda's going the other way. Phillips. To Simons. He shoots the three.
those Simon brothers can turn it around real quick.
Simon's not happy with the call there.
That's a tough call.
Burkett thought about a good defense by Crumpler. Now to Gill. He throws it in off the backward, and it looks like Simmons took a hit. Crumpler with it. Puts his head down. He scored.
A beautiful drive there by Crumpler. As you see, he's not settling for his outside shot. Well, at least not at the start of this ball game. He's looking to get right to the rim.
He got 10 points on 75% shooting, so very good for him. Game for him so far.
Very nice start for Crumpler.
As Riley comes in for Simmons. Gill with it. Shot clock winding down.
And also, don't forget, like our page on Facebook at Caribbean Basketball Confederation. Also, man, hit us up all day. Hit us up if you are watching this game and you are a fan. As another try there by Steve Simons. If you're repping your island, you're repping your relative, your family member, your friend, you want to shout out, just hit us up at Carib Basket on Twitter.
Exactly, like the interaction with the fans so far this tournament. Low with the free throws, good. Second free throw is also good from Low. Marsh downloaded Jones. Foul on the floor. Correction. 2 shots. Hits the first. Off on the second one. Jason Lowe with it to Riley now. Riley drives and he finishes. As Bridgman will go to the line. Second attempt is good. And the lead is now 35-32 with just under 2 minutes left here in this first half. Ball goes out of bounds, controlled by Barbados. Burkett to Jones. Bridgman lost control of it. Jason Lowe with it. Jason Lowe to Thompson. Thompson's shot is no good. Marsh.
And that's a nice call there by the official, as we saw Jonathan holding on the jersey of Marsh as he got beat on the initial move.
And then Marsh has a chance to extend this Barbados lead. (37-32) here as Crumpler loses control of the ball out of bounds, and Barbados now with possession. As the wet spot gets cleaned up. And Barbados will call a timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, Barbados to inbound as we have 1 minute left in this first half. Bridgman off the mark from three. Crumpler goes up and lays it in.
A nice, strong start for Crumpler and Bermuda here. As we see, Crumpler finishes.
As Thompson picks up a foul and will send Burkett. Burkett. Burkett's off on the second free throw. As nice outlet pass by Crumpler to Riley, and there's a foul. As Gibbon, Morris, and Williams check in for those last 24 seconds of this first half. No good from Riley. Riley's second attempt up, no good. Deflected by Riley, and the ball will stay here. Barbados calling their last time out of the half just to get a play in or something, and we'll be right back. And we're back. To get the inbound. Gill with the spin. Gill with it still. As Thompson picks up a foul, and that's not what you want to see with 3.2 seconds left.
That's not at all, as both teams are in the bonus. Picking up that cheap foul now to send Gill to the line.
Second attempt, no good. As there's just 1 second left in the half. Off the mark, wouldn't have counted, a little late. And we go into the break with Barbados with a 39-34 lead over Bermuda. We'll be back right before the second half with some stats and the action. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Kyle Murphy. I'm joined alongside Keno Gums. Second half just about to get underway between Barbados and Bermuda here in Rotown, Tortola. Leading scorers right now for Bermuda, Christopher Crumpler has 12 points, while Burkett has 14 after 11 in the first quarter. Keno, what are some of your thoughts for the second half?
Well, for the second half, if Burkett for Barbados continues to shoot like how he has been, he's 60% from the three-point line, 3 for 5, and a nice early start. He has 13 points, 14 points for this ball club. As well on the other side, we haven't seen Crumpler taking the shot he normally takes, but aggressive to the basket as well. He has 12 points for this Bermuda club. It's a nice, hard-fought game. It's very tight. It's left to see
Seventh place on the line here.
It's left to see what both teams come out of the locker rooms with.
Marsh downloaded Jones. Hook shot's good to start the half.
We have seen that from Jones all tournament long.
Phillips to Jonathan Lowe. Jumper is good.
Nice bit of patience there by Jonathan.
So no one was guarding him, and he likes that shot.
Yeah, he does. He does. That 16-foot jumper, 75% of the time, he knocks that on.
Burkett gets to the free throw line and hits.
They have to try their best to contain Burkett.
Crumpler with it. Reverse layup's good.
Beautiful move by Crumpler. Back and forth. Both teams going now.
Marsh with it. Gill for three. Gets blocked by Simons, and he's on the break. Passes to Crumpler. Crumpler's able to finish.
A nice pass there by Steve Simons.
And we see some social media action ready for the second half, supporting the family representing Barbados in Tortola. Remember, tweet us at Carrot Basket. Send a shout out for your team player, thoughts, questions.
As we see enough support there coming for this Barbados club. As early as Zaire said it was going to be a blowout, but
it hasn't been a blowout. He was incorrect with that one. Tight game so far.
Nice pass.
And
beautiful
Marsh with the finish.
By Marsh on a nice assist there by Burkett.
Jonathan Lowe with the screen. Crumpler gets nice pick and roll action there from Bermuda to get the basket.
And a nice finish in traffic there by Jonathan. Working the pick and roll with Crumpler.
Gibbons off the mark. Phillips to Crumpler. Simons to Lee. He drives. Now back to Simons. Shot, jump shot's good. That's a two just inside the arc.
That's a nice possession there by Bermuda, being very patient and moving the basketball.
Bridgman with it. Burkett in the corner, and he hits another three-point shot.
That's not good defense by Bermuda.
Phillips.
was a nice run there for Jonathan. Probably a little winded as coach decided to go with Riley and take Jonathan out.
As Bermuda is going not necessarily small, but more athletic here, with 5 ball handlers on the court right now. Phillips to Lee in the corner. No good. Marsh spins. He hits the jump shot.
Credit that. That's just a tough shot over a great defense. That's what you can live with. It's a tough shot.
Crumpler with the and one. Crumpler's had a very impressive tournament, especially in the last 2 games, really stepping up a bit.
Yeah, as yesterday as well. As we said, Phillips not playing for this Bermuda club probably would have been a difference, but for some reason was unable to play, and Crumpler's play has stepped up tremendously.
Yeah, I mean the fourth quarter threes was like the key in their comeback effort.
And he has not shot a 3 all day today. Looking to get to the rim.
Marsh to Phillips. Bridgman with it. To Burkett. To Gibbons in the corner. Off the front rim, no good. Burkett lost control of it. Now Bermuda in possession. Simons in the corner. He's short. Bridgman able to finish on the other end for Barbados.
That's a nice take to the defender there by Bridgman.
Phillips.
As we see St. Vincent and the Grenadines just getting into the arena as they will be facing off in game 2
for 5th place against Suriname, who's in these consolation rounds really impressed yesterday, and also their win against Guyana.
Ever since they are coming in on a 2-game winning streak, back-to-back wins, and yesterday very impressive in the win as well. So it's gonna be a tough battle for both teams. And
then we have the 3rd place game later between the British Virgin Islands and Antigua, and with the championship this year being between the Virgin Islands and the Bahamas.
As we saw Antigua just getting
Williams to Burkett. Burkett pulls up. He hits.
Burkett is sizzling in this game. He is hot.
Crumpler takes a 3. Wiley with the hustle. Kicks it out to Simons. And he hits the 3 there.
As I said, this Riley guy he has been the spark and the engine for Bermuda. A nice hustle play. Gets it to Simons.
And Burkett's a little too strong there. Yeah, nice key hustle play underneath the basket, setting up that last possession as Phillips goes right to the rim, no good. And now it's Lee with the rebound. Riley to Lee. To Crumpler. He was out of bounds. Burkett off the mark. Layup no good. Lee. Riley. Phillips. Down low to Jason Lowe. 2 to shot on the, as Lee hits it down, knocks it down at the end of the shot clock violation.
And that's the first tie of the ball game. A nice possession there by Bermuda, using the whole shot clock. And Lee with the three-pointer. As on the other end, a nice rip by Lee.
Phillips gets a screen. Riley with the unable to finish. Nice pass, just no finish there.
That was a beautiful setup there.
Burkett gets it in the corner. A little too strong. Moore. He's fouled. As Barbados takes a timeout, and we'll be right back. That's Moore from the line. He hits the first. Second one's good. Simons able to hit. Nice find there by Riley.
As he was trapped on the baseline, but a beautiful pass. And it's all tied up again.
Bermuda wanted a clear path foul. Phillips with it. Riley. He gets fouled. Riley's short on the first. Second one's no good. Williams with it now. Air ball as Bermuda goes the other way with it. Riley.
Barbados now in the penalty with just a minute 45 left. As those free throw, that made free throw gave Bermuda their first lead of the day.
Riley only able to hit 1 out of 4 on those last 2 free throw trips. Not a good sign. Offensive rebound controlled by Barbados. And now Bermuda comes out with it after the miss. Jason Lowe. Double clutch in the air. Not able to hit. Jumper's
nice
no
defense
good.
as he almost got caught.
Phillips finds Riley. Met at the rim by Vanderpool. And then Phillips on the other end.
And he was pinned by Phillips. Beautiful help defense.
That Simmons cross-court pass gets intercepted by Williams. Jones. He hits the jumper. 10 seconds left. Phillips. Floater at the buzzer, no good. Vanderpool still has time to get one off. And it's a little far as we will head into the fourth quarter. And we have a 1-point ball game advantage, Barbados. We'll be right back. Bermuda with the basketball. Simons with it. To Lee. Phillips. Thought about it, now drives. Finds Crumpler. Nice find and nice finish there for Bermuda. Bridgman to Marsh. Marsh. Second one's good. Lee with it. Nice move there. Tried to force it. Surprised he didn't go just for the finish there.
I think you go strong and try to finish.
Oh, nice hustle by Crumpler as he's able to throw it over his head and get it to Phillips. And Jonathan Lowe with the finish and the foul.
He and Crumpler have been working that pick and roll at the start of this second half and doing that very effectively.
Gibbons with it. Behind the back. Ball gets knocked away. And Bermuda now in possession. Phillips. No good. Good defense there by Phillips. Not getting a foul. And then there's a foul called right there. But on the breakaway, sometimes you see a little bit of a hack there, what Phillips was able to prevent himself from doing.
Yeah, that good defense as well, getting in front.
Lee with it to Jonathan Lowe. Phillips, Crumpler, he drives. Floater, too strong. Rebound Barbados. Burkett open. He's short now. And rebound now controlled by Bermuda. Bridgman off the mark. Crumpler comes away with it. Phillips. Cross-court pass to Crumpler for three. He hits.
Nice shot there by Crumpler.
Bridgman. Off the mark.
As we see Barbados going cold in this second half.
Crumpler from the other side. Back-to-back three-pointers from Crumpler.
As I said, do not give him that kind of space and not let him get going from beyond the arc.
Bermuda's lead is now 8 here in the fourth quarter.
Back-to-back threes by Crumpler.
As Lee checks out of the game for Jason Simons. Now the way Crumpler's shooting the three, you see an opportunity maybe for Jason Simons, like what we to defense focus on Crumpler, and then when Jason Simons gets that outside shot, it's usually buckets.
It usually is.
Burkett short on the three-pointer.
As we saw that hot shooting for Burkett in the first half, with a nice runner there by Gibbons. As Burkett has gone kind of cold here in the second half.
Jonathan Lowe with the jumper. Off the mark. Awesome defensive rebound by Phillips, and he draws a foul.
But you like that shot. You like Jonathan taking that shot.
He usually hits that one.
Yeah, I live with Jonathan taking that shot as he was wide open on the baseline. Just couldn't have knocked down the shot.
Crumpler now puts his head down. Off the mark there. Burkett with it now. Gibbons. He's going to try the triple. As Bermuda's going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back. And we're back. My name is Kyle Murphy, and I'm joined alongside Keno Gums. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the first game of the last day of the 2015 championships. Burkett with it. Looks for Marsh, and Marsh draws the foul.
A nice bounce pass there by Burkett. As we see Burkett, as he sees himself struggling here, looking to get other teammates involved and being a facilitator.
Free throw attempt is good.
These helps you get back in game, also helps you win games. Free throws, especially in the fourth quarter down the stretch, is important to capitalize when you get to the line.
We've seen a lot of struggles from a lot of teams here actually at the CBC Championships from the line.
We have seen that in many games. Probably could have been won on the free throw line, but misses as he hit both from the line. Marsh.
Phillips. Crumpler. Jason Simons to Jonathan Lowe. Back to Jason Simmons. Off the mark. Vanderpool with the and one. With a chance to cut the lead down to just one.
A very athletic move there. That's by Vanderpool. And now this 8-point deficit might just come down to one with the made free throw, and it is now a 1-point lead for Bermuda.
Jonathan Lowe. Jason to Steve Simons. Phillips. Now Jason. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Crumpler. He's short. Rebound almost controlled by Jonathan Lowe, but it comes out to Barbados. No good.
Ooh.
Phillips with it. Looks for Crumpler. A little behind. Barbados with 16 turnovers while Bermuda has 12. Jones. No good. Riley with it. Vanderpool tripped over his own feet there. Phillips. Crumpler. Pass too high for Phillips. Gibbons now in transition. He stops and pops. No good. Now pass down low. And that's Marsh with the jam there.
As now Barbados regains the lead there. A nice setup by Gibbons.
To Phillips. Spins. He gets blocked. And Jason Simons with the steal.
Nice hustle there by Jason Simons, not giving up on the play.
Steve. That's Jason Simons thought about it. Jason Simons thinks about it now, takes it off the mark. Three-point attempt for Barbados is no good. And quickly, Bermuda takes a timeout. We'll be right back. 3:07 remaining here in this one. Vanderpool on the first attempt gets the bounce. Second one's good. Barbados in a bit of a press here. Cross-court pass is stolen. Gibbons drives. To the corner, Burkett. Swung up top to Vanderpool. Rebound Marsh. Simons. To Simons. Back to Steve Simons. He pulls the trigger from three. He hits. Big shot there.
A big shot and nice ball movement by Bermuda. As it might come down to the final shot of some free throws, as this has been a tight game all game.
Yeah. Been a good one. Marsh. An offensive foul. Bermuda with the chance to tie or take the lead here on this possession.
And the coach for Barbados does not like that call at all.
Thought he was in the restricted area.
It was tough to see from where we're sitting. But credit Riley.
Crumpler to Steve. Back to Crumpler. Gets the screen. He's going to try it from downtown. Off the mark. No good. Nice hustle by Riley.
Imagine this first game setting a tone for the rest. This is a great game. Hard to believe it's for 7th place.
Rebound to passing to Marsh, and he's able to finish. 4-point game now with 1:30. Bump it to Jason Lowe. He's short. Gibbons with it. Burkett. Gibbons. Marsh, no good. Riley with the board.
Good defense and
Crumpler. Nice find down low to Phillips.
Beautiful pass by Crump. Right over the defender's head. A nice assist.
.15 seconds left on the shot clock. Gibbons with the ball. 8 to shoot. Down low to Marsh. Back to Gibbons. Vanderpool from the elbow. He hits. Big shot there.
As Bermuda takes their final timeout.
What do you expect to see here? Do you go for the three-pointer?
It's tough to say right now, as we saw Crumpler hitting some big-time three-point shots coming down the stretch, and also Steve Simons hitting one at the top of the key. It's you are down 4, so there's no need for the 3. But if you get a good look, I'll take it if I'm Bermuda. But you want to get your head down, get to the rim or to the foul line, as Barbados has 14 fouls, so the next one will be shooting along the way. Then you can play the fouling game down the stretch. For Barbados, it's about milking the clock in your possession. From you have possession of the basketball, it's about milking the clock and working every second of the clock.
Yeah, and Barbados has actually shot 16 from 19 from the free throw line today. So pretty effective shooting in that area. So the fouling game will be difficult for Bermuda.
It's left to see what coach for Bermuda comes with out of this timeout, as this is a crucial possession for Bermuda. Bermuda always seems to be in tough spots, in tough games.
Yeah, they're a hard-working team. You know, always put themselves in the position to win. Let's see if they can get it done. Crumpler with it. It's Jason Lowe to Phillips. He pulls the three off the mark. Rebound Riley, but thrown to Vanderpool. And the fouling game starts. 9 seconds left in this game. No good on the first.
And as we see, Bermuda took their last timeout. So here's where it's costly. You do not have a timeout to advance the ball and trying to get a quick shot, as we see.
Phillips to Jason Lowe. Three-pointer no good. And that's going to be ball game. Barbados 78, Bermuda 73. Barbados 7th place in this CBC Championships.
Very nice tournament from Barbados. They had a nice buzzer beater from Burkett against the BVI. They had tough games, but credit Barbados finishing 7th place in this Caribbean Basketball Confederation Men's Championship 2015, and also credit Bermuda. Bermuda was at the end of some tough losses. As you said, put themselves in position to win a lot of ball games, but just came up short against some good teams here in this tournament. As stick and stay for game two. It's stick and stay for game two here, where we see St. Vincent and the Grenadines versus Suriname. Final stats, your leaders for Bermuda, that's Crumpler. That's Christopher Crumpler with 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And we have Steve Simons, 11 points. Jonathan Lowe with 11 points. And as for Barbados, your leading scorer, Keith Burkett, he had 21. And also Akeem Marsh, he added with his double-double, 20 points and 13 rebounds, as well as Jones added 11 for Barbados. So there you have it, the final day of the CBC games. 7th place goes to Barbados, defeating Bermuda 78-73, St. Vincent and the Grenadines versus Suriname. Game 2 coming up.